Welcome back. Well, Mandy B. Anderson joins us back here today from Big Blue Couch Coaching. I love that name. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here in the snowstorm.
Yeah, I know. You might get snowed in.
Yes.
Well, that's okay, because today you're helping us deal with conflict during the holidays, and you have a few top tips, 3 top tips for us today.
I do, and you know, it's probably better said tips for not making more conflict, because resolving conflict over the holidays can be a tricky thing. However, going into every holiday with these 3 tips can really help make it better, especially when there has been a lot of conflict. So the first tip is really to humble yourself and set aside assumptions, because holidays can be a really challenging time for a lot of people emotionally. You never know what people are going through, and so many times we think that somebody is maybe being negative because they don't like us or they're mad at us. Really, it might be something that has absolutely nothing to do with you. So setting aside those assumptions before you go in can really help you have a better holiday with everybody, whether it's friends or family or coworkers.
Good reminder. Great time of the year to be humble as well.
Yes.
Okay, what's number 2 on your list?
Okay, so number 2 is to expect things to go well. Really, our expectation can really create our reality. And so many times people go into these holiday events and they're stressed out, they're expecting things to have problems, they're expecting people to bring up issues, and if we just make that one little switch in our mindset of, you know what, I'm going to expect it to go well, it can make such a difference, because our attitude really is everything.
Don't prepare for the worst, expect the best.
Exactly, expect the best.
Okay, I like that one. Okay, what's the 3rd thing on your...
So the 3rd thing is to really speak encouraging words instead of hurt and shame and blame. That's, we don't have to be invited to we don't have to take part in every argument that we're invited to. So we can really choose to just use our words for good, use our words for encouragement, and that makes a big difference. Encouragement goes a long way, and you never know how it can really just build somebody up, instead of constantly saying, why'd you do it that way, or I would do it this way, or instead just saying, hey, you're doing the best you can, and I really appreciate what you've done.
I just used if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything nice at all. I said that to my daughter, and I was like, that's true, and it's really important around the holidays.
It really is. It really is. If we would just embrace that mindset all the time, right? Not just on the holiday season.
But there's just so much pressure. These 3 tips are so important as we're getting together, large family gatherings, and you're going to be seeing people that maybe this is the only time of year you spend time with them.
Exactly, and it's one of those things where they're so simple that we think, well, that really can't work, but it does if you apply it.
Okay, and you have another event coming up in Fargo this weekend.
We're here this weekend for Beautiful Wholeness tomorrow at the Courtyard Marriott here in Moorhead, actually. And so tickets are still on sale. You can get them at the door. However, you'll save some money if you go on the website and register today. This is an event for women, and so it's a great time to kind of build yourself up, maybe even work on these tips and these conflict resolution skills before we head into the busiest time of the year next week.
Perfect timing for a little self-care, I think.
It is. It really is perfect timing. I'm looking forward to it. I know I need it before we head off on a family vacation Sunday right afterwards. So heading down to Springfield for Thanksgiving. So it's good to give yourself that time.
Well, I love that you chose shoes as your marketing image.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Well, every Beautiful Wholeness, I have a new pair of shoes.
Oh, you do?
Kind of you know, to go back to Carrie from Sex and the City.
Yeah.
It's kind of my thing. I love shoes. So
she totally knew what I was talking about when I put the bird in my hair. She's like, I know that was from Carrie's wedding and from the whole thing. So
just watch that show this weekend.
I love it. We've all learned so much from Carrie Bradshaw.
Exactly.
And we'll learn even more this weekend with your event, Big Blue Couch Coaching. And if you want to see these 3 tips again, we'll have them posted a little bit later today on our North Dakota Today website and Facebook page as well.
Thank you very much.
Coming up on North Dakota Today, how you can give the gift of memories.